This is a poem I wrote called It's Not Your Problem. Gum wrapper sticking to pavement. You only eat mints. It is not your problem. Little boy taps knock knock. Keep ears deaf. It is not your problem. Food sprawled like unwarned vomit. You already ate. It is not your problem. Desert stomach. You live in tundra. It is not your problem. Stomach of empty cactus. Again, you live in tundra. It is not your problem. Cigarette silhouettes gathered as shadow at funeral. You don't smoke. It is not your problem. Boy curled like locks on scalp. You straighten your hair. It is not your problem. Hymens crushing and falling like raindrops. You're not a feminist. It is not your problem. Bullets flying in chest of teenage boy. You only have sisters. It is not your problem. Gentrification dancing in skinhead uniform. You live in East Village. It is not your problem. White supremacy is man-made altar for Satan. You're agnostic. It is not your problem. Authorities take over the world. Do not vote against it. It is not your problem. So there's this poem I wrote called Royalty. I don't believe in lullabies anymore. I don't believe in the sun shine anymore. These sirens sound like shower doors nowadays. Sound like religious ritual nowadays. Sound like routine nowadays. These sirens have become my bedtime stories, but these stories have taught me a lot more than black boy corpses. They have taught me that America has a problem with short-term memory loss. I guess that's just why history keeps repeating itself. I must admit, I come from a rich white neighborhood in Long Island that knows nothing sacred about project buildings except that it is black people's fault that they are in there in the first place. They don't have the time to observe the structure and realize it looks like a sideways slave ship. They don't know about Jim Crow laws or Malcolm X. All they know is that they're afraid of these guns and this violence and these guns and this violence and this gun. This gun has become intimate with the dialect of white man palms, have grown fond of those who make hunchback giraffe out of dark-boned silhouettes. They will say to you that the bridge between your lungs still has the number I gave you written in smoke on it, that the trees we planted still dance to the braille of your necks, that my belt still tastes like the cracks of your spinal cord. They will say that we know nothing of your gods or what it means to be drenched in the rain coming from broken clouds, or how it feels to think that the sky is an angry elephant playing tug of war with your children. They won't understand the stories in the Bible that they will claim to teach you when they use your temple against you. Say to them that you are no longer afraid of melanin, that you will no longer be safe under railroads. You will dare to make highways strut out of your footwork. And I will say to all the people in my town who used to make black jokes in class in confidence because they knew no harm could be done to them, that what you sow is what you reap. And Jesus was not a conservative but a humanitarian. So make pedestal out of your souls, and when they mock you in closet rhythm, baptize them in the name of the Father, the Son, and all the spirits hanging from the trees that their ancestors made lynch out of. And when they tell you that black people are too loud, too violent, and too angry, say to them that this is what happens when you silence royalty.